Next, the exciting demo. I'm going to share my screen. What I'm first going to do is show you how to do a integration with DeepL. It's very easy. Under Manage, if you go to our AI providers, you can see under AI providers, we have multiple, but for translation, specifically, we obviously have LILT, we have Amazon, we have Google, and then we have DeepL. So with DeepL, all they require is an API key. I previously entered this just to make sure that we don't have any issues, but all you would need to do is copy and paste your DeepL API key into here, and then turn this on for an organization and click Use Terminology. The use of terminology is specific to DeepL. They are able to do adaptation for glossaries. So if you have a particular way of translating something, DeepL will make sure that it is translated that way correctly if we send them the terminology that you store in LILT. So by saving data in LILT, like glossaries and whatnot, we can send that over to DeepL and make sure that DeepL is then using those glossaries for the translation that you're completing. Since if you were doing this for the first time, you would click Save. I'm not going to do that because I didn't enter anything this time, so I'm just going to X out. And now what you can do is if you go to the home page and you want to translate something, you can click Translate. I'm going to do a text file, so translate text. I'm going to do English to Spanish, and then I'm going to call this the DeepL webinar demo live. There's no desired due date. I'll do this in real time. We are going to select an AI review workflow. And then under here, I have quite a few models, as you can see. But DeepL is one of the models, and this points to our orchestration layer, where if you're interested in orchestrating between LILT, Amazon, DeepL, or Google, a little bit farther down, you can select any one of those. For today's presentation, I'm obviously going to use DeepL, so you can select DeepL Spanish. These are different models that I've made with our data sources, just to make sure that we have the right glossaries attached to different things. And now I'm going to quickly upload a file. All right. And now I'm going to send it for translation. So this will now take me, once this is complete, to the jobs page. And here I can see the DeepL webinar demo, which I was just doing. This is in progress if I click in here. So this has already been sent to DeepL and come back, so it's very quick. So it was sent over to DeepL. DeepL has performed the translation from English to Spanish. And now I can click in here and perform the cat analysis if I so chose. So if I was a linguist, I would be going through here and making sure that the translated content matched our branding and everything else that we expected. One thing that LILT does in addition to DeepL is because we store a lot of the data sources that you have for segments and glossaries, we can also apply leverage at the end. So in this instance, I had leverage turned on. So I've previously translated quite a bit of this document. So a lot of this is locked, and that is because these are exact matches. And what I'll do now is I'll just go through, and this is 100% match. So if I was to confirm this, you can see as I go through the document and accept things. Again, I'm not a linguist, so I'm not going to make any edits. Just as an example here, I could if I wanted to, but I am going to accept quickly through. And then if I was to step back out, what this will show is my review rate.